Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the HalfTorqued podcast.
The what?
The HalfTorqued podcast.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, should I talk slower?
No, you just didn't say it right.
My name is Jeremy.
My
Ray
name is
Taylor.
Jeremy.
No, it's not, dude.
You don't know that.
Did you get it changed?
You don't know that. Don't
That's
ask
a
questions
question.
you don't want the answers to, man.
I did want the answer to that one.
You didn't want the answer to that one.
We don't have anything super specific to talk about today, but we're going to talk about 421,
And
a.k.a. the snake.
And cats' butts holes.
No, we talked about that last time. And the time before that.
We didn't talk about it. I just asked her to move it. And now it's
Hello?
facing the cameras. Hello? Yeah, people love that.
Apparently, I think you just posted it everywhere and convinced yourself that it
It's
was
awesome, though.
We went to 421. If you don't know what 421 is, it is a back road / curvy road that we take around here locally.
Yeah, it's called the Snake. It's a lot like the Tail of the Dragon.
Yes.
Not quite as technical as the Dragon.
Higher top speeds, I'm assuming.
I don't know. I mean, maybe. It's not something I've ever really thought about when I'm up there.
That's what I've heard. I've never been in the Dragon, obviously, but I've
Right.
heard that you get a lot faster.
It seems like so the Snake is spread out over a couple of mountains instead of just like this one long shot.
Right.
So, yeah, it's probably, I mean, because like through the playground area, there's an area called the playground, which we didn't go over to that mountain, but it's called the playground. It's kind of a straightaway.
Yeah.
That's where a lot of bikes used to go and ride wheelies and things like that. But,
Yeah.
you know.
That's at the Snake.
Mhm.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
That's the one that you took me down then when I realized that I wasn't a good driver.
No.
No?
No, that wasn't even a Snake that we did that. We went off of the Snake because remember we went over toward
That's not considered, all four of those routes are not considered the Snake?
the Snake is just 421 in my opinion.
Oh, okay.
Like, the other two roads, because you and I went on the road that like goes across it,
Right.
right? So we went to the world's shortest cave,
Yeah.
Backbone Rock.
I think something like that.
I think it's Backbone. I always want to say Brokeback, but
Brokeback
that's a different thing that Jeremy just auditioned for.
Nope. Never seen it, actually. Okay, so if with the Snake, you go through the Snake, and then you reach a store, and
It's a great store.
there's basically like four routes that you can take
Mhm.
that are not considered the Snake, apparently.
Well,
Just extensions of.
I guess people kind of consider it all the Snake, but in my
But
eyes,
the Snake is
I would think just 421.
Right.
You know what I mean?
the initial. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, this was only my second time ever being to 421, or ever going to 421.
There's a big difference in cars, wasn't it?
Yes. First time was the M8. Second time was the Supra. And this isn't my thing. I'm not a backroad kind of guy. This stuff stresses me out.
That's so much fun.
Now I've changed a little bit. However, with the M8, it was just so... it didn't feel like a boat all the time, by any means.
I didn't think it did.
But it's a boat. It's around 4,400 pounds,
Well,
which is around the same as a Hellcat, which is the boat of all boats.
fun fact: when we went over to 421 the first time,
Yeah.
Hellcat was leading us.
I literally, because I don't like back roads, I told Matt, I was like, hey, just like take it easy on me. He was like, I always do, or whatever. And then he threw his Ray-Bans on or something. I don't know.
I definitely.
And then did a crazy drift. Anyway, so we pull out.
None of that happened.
And we pop up to
I don't know where you're going with
dude,
this.
sorry. We caught up to the next group in front of us, which was these two Hellcats and a Mustang or a Cadillac.
It was a CTSV.
CTSV.
The Mustang was behind Charlie.
Right. And I was like, yeah, this is going to be boring. Because, I mean, if you see a Hellcat on it, it's going to go slow. Which is good because they shouldn't push those things up on the mountain. That's not what they're built for. Anyways, I took the M8 up there, and even though it handles well for its weight, you can tell that there's weight there.
It handles, honestly, when I drove it, I didn't feel like it handles, it's kind of like a GTR in the fact that it handles its weight really well. Like, it doesn't feel like you're throwing around a really heavy car when you're in those.
Right.
I had a blast with it. I think your issue was just you didn't trust yourself.
I think it's the confidence, yeah.
And you hadn't been on a road like that enough.
Right.
Yeah, we'll get you there.
Well, and I know that the M8 is not necessarily built for that kind of road. And
Wait.
so
the M8, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
No, you're fine.
the M8, like, weight-wise, like, how is it compared to this thing?
John, is this like 3,600 pounds? 30. Is that what we found out?
Oh, guys, we have a new sound guy. We fired the last one,
I wonder why.
so he's not new, but he's our pal.
He's the guy who fixed my Supra that one time.
And this is his. Looks great from this angle, but the front end sucks.
Get out of here, Matt.
It does, man.
Shut up, dude.
Can you put the angry pig up here again?
Absolutely not.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
No. I put way too many things up there.
51%.
What's that weight? $38.91.
$38.91.
So that's more than I thought, actually.
God, look how much better at this he is than you. He's bringing stuff up on the TV.
Do you want me to leave?
What year is your car? 23? All right, so he's got a 23.
Dang, that thing's got to be Femto unlocked, huh? So weight-wise, this is considered the handling car besides the M4. And the M8 is more of a handling car than the M5, but it's still the beast, the straight line beast. And although I think that it handled well, especially for a 4,300 pound car, I was not confident enough because I knew that's not what it was built for.
Yeah.
And I guess with the Supra, it's just like I know that it's kind of a handling car only, and even though it has a straight line speed, it was made to handle. Like that's kind of like the GR86 almost.
Yeah, but with power.
Exactly. Yeah, a lot of power.
So
not enough to beat a GTR.
You know, the Supra and John's old M2 competition he had. Those are the two of all the cars I've driven. Those were my two other favorite cars.
Yeah,
I loved them.
Right.
And the Supra, man, they're awesome. And I can imagine. I can imagine that it's awesome up on 421.
Yeah, it was pretty incredible. Also, the difference. Did I have my coilover sleeves on the M8 whenever we went up there? I don't think I did.
I don't think so.
So I was on stock suspension.
You didn't have them on there long before you sold it.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
Like 32 hours maybe.
So,
oh, John looks cute with his headset on.
He does.
He can hear us now.
So I think
that Australian model
with freak. Maybe the ones I train of thought again.
That's what he does, man.
No, you.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
With the M8, although it can handle, it's not what it was built for, and so I think that the Supra.
I can count the veins on his arm from here. Look at that.
He keeps interrupting me. Keeps interrupting.
Stop it.
Stop flexing your forearms, John.
It's weird. Our daughters are here.
I don't have a daughter.
Anyway.
So, although that the M8 is like built to handle, or not, I mean, it is built to handle, but it's
kind
not
of an all-around car.
Right.
Like, it's good at a lot of things, not great at anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Jack of all trades-ish.
Yeah.
And so even if it does handle better or the same as the Supra, I didn't have the confidence with it like I do with the Supra because I know that the Supra is built to handle.
Oh, yeah. And it's got a really, it's stiff.
Right.
That's a stiff car.
It's unfortunately, very, very, very stiff. And so, yeah, I mean, the second time we went through the snake, because the first time we got stuck behind Hellcats, I didn't say go easy on me, but I figured that was, said without saying.
Well, I did most of the time. I waited for you.
Halfway through it. So.
Still waited.
So he guns it straight off rip.
I didn't gun it, but.
I can't gun it on these roads because there's bridges, and these bridges will literally make me jump air if I go over them.
That first one, right when you pull out of the store, it sure will.
Yeah. And so I had to slam on my brakes before I went over that hump so I don't freaking fly across the whole thing. So that was the hardest I pushed it because I was trying to catch up. If my car catches up to you, there's something wrong anyway, especially with our experience levels. But
I'll keep that in mind.
What, when I catch up to you that one time?
When was that? Oh, when I waited. Yeah.
When I catch up, as in the future.
It's not
yet.
Happen.
You don't have to flex on my face.
It's not gonna happen.
But it handled extremely well, and I mean, when we drove with the M8, I didn't have anyone in front of me, and so I didn't go all out because I just don't know the roads.
Mm-hmm.
And with the Supra, I felt like worst case scenario, I'd go over the line a little bit. I didn't feel like I was gonna die if I hit a turn a little too hard. Like with the M8, I just feel like, I don't know, it's just two different beasts for sure, and the Supra was just a world of difference.
Well, you also got 355 tires on the back of that thing, so
which I think makes a massive difference.
Yeah. And you're running the Continentals, and
yeah,
it's a great tire. We talked about it before, and there is no reason that you should have to buy the PS4s.
Yeah.
You know, over the Continentals or certain other brands. And it was funny because Julian was talking about the Mucho Macho tires that he has on his Audi TT.
What does he have?
Mucho Macho tires.
Oh, literally.
That's the name.
I thought you were saying like
No.
Macho Man or whatever.
Nope.
Wow.
That's the name of the tires. And he was talking about how great they handled. It just goes to show you that it's not always about the name.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with PS4s, obviously.
I still think that we can agree they're probably the best tire.
Absolutely,
It's just,
they're the best
do you
tire.
need them or not?
Yeah, and most people don't need it. Daniel, he needs them.
Right.
But, normal people like us, we don't need them. Charlie probably needs them. Hell, that Miata that was out there, that thing needs them. Stop
That
motor
Buick
in
that was
that
out
thing. That dude.
Actually, that Buick was ripping.
Yeah, well,
It's so crazy because that's my next thing I want to talk about is we kind of just posted up and took pictures for most, but you took pictures for most of the rest of the time that we were there.
Post a couple.
Yeah, I could post a couple.
He's not going. He's gonna forget.
I probably will forget. Yeah.
No.
This has to be posted tomorrow morning. So, we just kind of posted up and took pictures, and like the stuff that you see is hilarious and really awesome.
Yeah. Dude on the bike with the Venom helmet, that was awesome.
Yeah, it's cool.
That dude was getting it.
And then we saw a Buick with 3 people in it, and he was just ripping it.
He was damn near doglegging that thing through the curve where we were sitting, man.
Yeah.
It was.
And it was cool. I don't know if it was built. I don't know if it
Dude
was
was
stock.
having
I don't know.
fun,
But
man.
yeah, and that's the whole, like, it's better to drive a slow car fast than it is to drive a fast car slow. I don't really agree with that, but I get what they're trying to say.
Yeah.
But
John looks. What you doing there, John?
there's something wrong with the camera. It just goes to show, like, you don't have to have a cool car to have fun up there either.
No, absolutely not.
Be safe.
Yeah.
Obviously, know that your
Stay in your lane.
car has limits.
I don't.
That's what I'm getting to.
We literally said that in our little driver's meeting right before we left. I told everybody, stay in your lane.
Yeah, and we were on a hard turn. I don't know what you call that, whether it's a V or a hairpin. What is it?
Hairpin or a switchback?
Something like that. I don't know. It was a hard turn. And
John's been there like 3 times. He knows what he's talking about.
especially when you see somebody holding a camera, people start to do stupid stuff to show off.
So you're saying it's my fault?
Yeah. And if it's a motorcycle, it's always someone else's fault.
That's true. We did see 2 bikes almost collide.
Yeah, and so what you have to know is, like, you're taking a risk being up there whether you're a good driver or not, because it's not really up to you. Like, there's a shot that someone is in your lane whenever you're coming around a corner, and there's nothing you can do about that. Stop getting distracted, Matt.
Sorry, man.
Take your meds today?
Yeah.
Someone else's car can be the problem.
Yep.
And so that's why I'm freaked out about it. Like, I'll stay in my lane, whatever, but what I'm worried about is other people. And then you have these motorcycles who are taking a left-hand turn, and their freaking wheel is, sure, it's on the other side of the line, but their head isn't.
Yeah.
Because they're leaning.
That freaks me out.
And, I mean, if you get clipped, most likely that's the end. And so that's what I don't like about 421. That's what I don't like about Backroads. That's why it scares me. Is because there's just, like, even if you're the perfect driver, it's not up to you, you know?
No, it's definitely not always you. There's other people out there you got to watch out for.
Right. So don't be one of those people that ruins Backroads for people. Just stay in your lane. It's not worth the 0.3 seconds you're getting on your own little personal lap time that you're probably not even recording properly. But if you see a camera, maybe you, like, shouldn't just try and get your knee down on the ground just because you saw a camera and then go into the other lane and almost hit another bike, which literally happened.
It did.
Yes, you can know what you're doing and whatever. Have fun. But there are levels to it, and you need to know your own level. And a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
And it's really unfortunate. Cause
We saw our buddy Victor up there.
yes, we did.
Yeah, that was cool. Got a couple
He
cool
rips.
shots. Yeah, he does.
Goodness
that bike
gracious.
is awesome. It sounds great.
It is, yeah.
That was cool to see him. I didn't get to talk to him, though. I just waved at him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He gave me the finger.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. He didn't.
It's only right.
What? It's not very nice.
But yeah, I mean, so if you're in the mountains, man, just stay in your lane.
That's the biggest thing. Keep it between the mustard and the mayo.
Yep.
Stay out of the lettuce.
Yeah.
I hear my daughter saying something, but I don't know what she said.
I don't know. I don't care.
No
And
crossing.
I have crossed the Mayo because that's up to me. And if I go off
I
the
don't
mountain,
think that's as bad.
bummer. But at least I'm not putting someone else in harm's way.
Yeah.
And
it can get bad quick. Our buddy,
yeah,
he went off, and luckily he's still here with us.
absolutely, yeah.
And, when we went out for that ride the other day, that's why me and Joel, our buddy Joel, this was kind of his thing. That's why we kind of had a little driver's meeting. It wasn't anything official, but we just wanted to let everybody know to be chill.
A little powwow.
Yeah, and there's a lot more traffic up there right now, which it didn't really seem that bad.
Not at all.
But with the hurricane and stuff, there's still a lot of roads closed and whatnot. So,
and a lot of these people are just trying to get from point A to point B.
Literally.
Like, this isn't just a go fast road.
Yeah.
And so if there's someone in front of you going the speed limit or under because it's a back road with like 91 switchbacks, don't be an a-hole. Like, if they'll pull off, great. That's awesome of them. If they're not going to pull off, bummer. It's a public road.
yeah, it's not a racetrack like they say, but it is great when they use the pull off. But
It is great, of course.
Wave out
So if you're
or
up there
blow
and
the
you
horn.
see some go fast car behind you, then just pull off. It's cool. I really appreciate it.
Look at that. 489 curves in 3 mountains. Thank you, John.
Wow.
You're so much better than the last guy.
Is it the dragon or the snake?
That's
the snake?
Yeah.
Wow. 429. That's actually insane.
It's 489.
Sorry.
Yeah. The Dragon's 318 and 11 miles.
So is it more technical then?
I think it is.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's Gravity Cavity. And then there's
That's my favorite. I don't know.
Yeah, right? You ain't even been there, and it's your favorite place on the
Yeah.
planet. The Dragon is it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's really pretty up there too. Like when me and John and the fellas went up there the other day, dude, the leaves were like really just changed, so most of the trees were still covered. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
We had a blast. But
What's the really pretty place that you go up there? We usually go to take pictures. Me and John went up there at the
Hills Parkway.
Yes.
Yeah, that place is beautiful.
That is beautiful, yeah.
Yep, you got to be careful up there though, because when we were there, actually, I guess he's a park ranger. The park ranger came and
They're the worst.
he made because you're not allowed to fly drones there,
Really?
and Josh had his up, so he had to take it down. But the guy was cool. Like he just kind of told him, and
Yeah.
there had been some people parking right where you and John did.
Yeah, of course.
Not supposed to.
But
Everybody
it's
does
such
it.
good pictures.
Oh, it's such a great spot, man. But yeah, I love the Foothills Parkway. It's beautiful.
Yeah, that is gorgeous.
How far down did you guys go?
Not very far. We went up to the after you go past the place where we parked.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a pull off there,
Yeah.
like I've seen like a overlook or whatever.
So
We pretty much stopped there.
if you go all the way to the end of that road, which I can't remember how long the Foothills Parkway is, but when you get to the very end, it basically stops. When you get there, if you turn left, it takes you right to you're on 129 when you stop. So if you turn left, you're on the Dragon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just a couple miles down the road until you literally start hitting the curves and everything.
How long is Foothills Parkway?
John? 7? Is it really? I thought it was longer than that. Oh, look at that picture by Killboy.
Well, that makes sense because
It's beautiful.
I felt like we were getting to the end of it. I mean, there's definitely no way we were.
No,
We probably went 2 miles in, maybe.
okay.
Yeah,
that spot you guys were at's not very far from where you got on at.
Yeah.
'Cause you guys, where you got on is the end, and then it ends on
okay.
at the Dragon.
Right.
What? 33 miles.
Wow.
Oh, because they added a section. Yeah.
33 miles for the Foothills.
Yep. Beautiful.
Huh.
Yeah, it's beautiful up there.
It is gorgeous, yeah. I got to pee up there.
Oh, that's cool. I
Yeah.
did too.
Really?
Yeah.
We pee in the same spot, you think?
It didn't smell like yours,
Okay.
but Josh had just peed there.
Got a pretty potent pee for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So he might be able to overpower mine.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. It smells
Says
like
that.
sour cream. I don't know what he eats or
He does like quesadillas.
he does.
Yep.
He does.
That's probably where that's from.
I just got a text from the child that says there's a really gross bug. I see it. What do you want me to do about it?
So anyway, I think it's really important to kind of know what car you're trying to drive, and it's going to be something that's impossible to know whenever you're first getting into cars, because I thought I knew and I didn't.
Well, when you first got into cars, Billy, you were more interested in the straight line speed.
Right.
And now you're kind of getting into that I'm not gonna say that you're into the mountain driving yet, but
Right.
you did have fun.
Right. But I want a handling car was
Yep.
like what I was trying to figure out. And
You've gone from like the ultimate straight line to it's good.
Yeah.
It's quick. That was a great car.
Yeah.
And now you're into one of the best handling cars I've ever driven. Which I mean, it's not saying a lot.
Sure, but I mean, Daniel had one. He loved it, and he's probably the best driver we know.
Daniel did?
Yeah.
No, his Supra was a Mark IV. He still has that. Yeah, that car doesn't handle like your Mark V.
I would hope not.
No.
Jeez.
It's a badass car though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't have a Mark V.
No.
He never had a Mark V.
Daniel?
Yeah.
No.
He was talking about replacing the drive shaft and everything like that, and talking to me about like the brands that he went with, and
He's talking about his Mark IV.
Huh.
That thing's fully built. It's insane.
Okay, well, never mind then.
Yeah. No, and don't take this the wrong way, but I feel like if no, because he would have upgraded. So no, it's not that bad. And if he had gone from a Mark V Super to his GT3, that is an upgrade.
Yeah, I think
for
so.
what he does.
Right.
Uh,
Also depends on the Supra.
it's true.
I mean, I don't think that there are many Supras that touch GT3s, but like,
Not with Daniel driving.
no.
Guys, y'all don't understand.
Yeah.
Daniel is one of the most humble, just chill dudes, but that guy, it's ridiculous
Yeah, he's
just
pretty
how
incredible.
fast it is, man. It's insane.
Well, and
dude.
just like the balls you got to have to do that on a public road too.
Yeah, but he drives within his means. His means are just way up here
Yep.
when ours are down here, and he's a respectful driver. He stays in his lane.
Yep.
But Daniel's a great dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
You should ride with him one day.
Probably not.
He's one of the few that I would let my kid ride with him going, because he'll never go all out with somebody in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
But man, Julian tried to stay up with him.
Mm-hmm.
His brakes were smoking.
Yeah, he gave him a run for his money. I was surprised to see that because we saw them come around the corner.
Yeah,
I know Daniel wasn't going full out.
Yeah.
Um,
No offense to Julian, because Julian's pretty dang good.
yeah, but I mean, even if both of those cars were going all out, the GT3 would leave it. I mean,
yeah.
that's just a fact.
But yeah,
Jack.
There's no telling how many thousands of times Daniel's gone across that road.
Yeah, absolutely.
Along
And
with the Dragon.
That's all it takes is just like repetitiveness, repetitions. That's what it's called.
Yeah, you get to learn those curves, and
Yep.
it becomes a second nature almost, I guess.
And that's what I'm missing with 421 really is like I have no idea.
Guess we'll have to go back Sunday.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yay.
But I'm so down now that I have a car that's like built for it. Because I never was and never really cared to. Never really cared to because.
I had a blast with your M8 on that road.
And I was gonna say I did have a blast as well, but it stresses me out more than it is fun to me, and I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's worth my life, and that's what I feel like is just on the line the whole time.
Well, it kind of is, and
Yeah, for sure.
there's always somebody getting. I'm taking you with me, kid. She said I gotta take her with me on Sunday.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, there's always wrecks up there.
Yeah.
But it's usually people that are acting dumb. Austin was. I don't think we're supposed to really say what he told us because of that whole thing. But
The one time he wasn't going all out, and that's when it happens. And
Yep.
that's what I'm saying. Like, being on the road is dangerous,
Yep.
whether you're driving fast or not. The first time I was leaving, I was just following a truck, and he was just going across the line just because he's that kind of driver.
yeah, some people think it looks cool to.
But I mean, this was a guy getting from point A to point B. He was just using the road.
Yeah, I don't
and
get
so
it.
like you also have to understand that most people, I mean, a lot of people don't know that there is the snake there, and so like he doesn't know that a performance car is going to be coming around the block at 40 miles per hour.
Yeah.
I was just turning around and doing little tiny passes for Matt to take pictures of the car, and even just pulling off and making a left-hand turn is stressful.
It is.
You got to look both ways because I mean, if you look right and then go, before you know it, there's a guy coming freaking 100 around the next corner.
Especially some of them bikes, man.
Yeah, absolutely, and they're harder to see.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's crazy, and be careful. I don't want to scare anybody out from it if you've never done it before, obviously, but it's a scary thing, and I think that's also important. You should have a fear of your car, of the roads, of other people. If you don't have a healthy fear of your car, you're doing something wrong.
If you don't have a healthy fear of your car, you need to upgrade.
Maybe.
You need to get that car that scares you to drive within your means.
Yeah.
'Cause if you start thinking that car, like some of our friends think they do, but
Yeah, there's just, I mean, have a healthy fear of your car, for sure. And I hope I never lose, like, the fear of 421. I hope I start enjoying it more, but I hope that
You just got to respect it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, you never know when an animal's coming out.
Yep. Yeah, deer is a whole other thing.
You never know when there's a car right around this sharp curve that hit something or a bike went down. You know, there's always something.
Yep.
And you got to be careful. Things happen.
Especially when it's like summer and there's like all the leaves are on the trees and you can't see through anything and all that kind of thing. So.
Or on the weekend when it's really busy. The Dragon gets super busy on Saturdays and whatnot.
I believe it.
Man, it's fun. It's, you know, I used to be like you, and I just wanted to go to the drag strip.
Yeah.
And then I moved here and got curvy roads and got to go up there, and now it's like, nah. That's why I don't need bigger turbos and all that kind of stuff. That's awesome, but I don't need all that because, well, I got too much power for the mountain now, it feels like sometimes.
Yeah.
But
that's another thing. When it comes to the curves, I was very confident flooring my M8 out of a curve. It was all-wheel drive. I had no fear about that kind of thing. It was like 700-ish horsepower. I don't know if that's the wheels or whatever, but I mean, it was a fast car, but I was confident doing that because it was all-wheel drive and it was planted. The Supra's not that way at all, especially with my really stiff suspension. I know that's better, but it feels worse sometimes, and I feel like I'm going to, like, bounce.
It's crazy. Yeah. Hey, John, like, did you ever, when you drove the M3 on the Dragon, like, did you think it was better or worse or compared to the M2? I felt more safe. Did you really? Because of the all-wheel drive? Yeah, I didn't think about that till right now. Yeah. Because I loved that M2. Oh, it was so awesome, though. It was scary.
If you can't hear him, the consensus is that he felt more safe in the M3.
Because he had all-wheel drive in the M3, and
right.
the M2 was not.
I can't wait till they make an M2 X-Drive. That'll be awesome. That's going to be sick. Because I think that's the biggest downfall of the M2 right now is, I mean, it has the power of the M3s, M4s, but it's rear-wheel drive.
Yeah. Are they teasing the all-wheel drive M2?
I believe they have teased an X-Drive M2. I could be wrong. Have they teased a X-Drive M2?
Why does he look mad?
I don't know. He always looks mad. But, I mean, people usually go to the M240i X-Drive over the M2 because, I mean, it's similar power after you get an email, and it's all-wheel drive. So that's considered, like, the best drag car in the B&W lineup.
Reddit says it's confirmed.
Confirmed.
Did you? It's Reddit, though, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the most reliable source besides Wikipedia.
I don't know, man.
Pretty close, huh?
Didn't somebody put some information about you on IMDb or something?
Oh, that I'm 5'2"?
No, not that. That's true, by the way. He's 5'2". No, about you being an apiarist.
An apiarist? Apiarist?
Apiarist, whatever the hell you're called.
Yeah, they put a bunch of stuff on my IMDb that claimed that I was an apiarist and stuff.
BMW.
Oh, so it may not be confirmed, according to Motor Trend.
Does it really matter?
Oh, the rear-wheel drive might be gone.
Because you're never going to get rid of this car.
Oh, man, I'd consider an M2 if it was all-wheel drive.
They're so ugly now. Oh, they are. You stupid BMW guys.
M2s are gorgeous.
No,
don't like anyway, people usually go to the M240i X-Drive over the M2. The M240i X-Drive is considered the best drag car out of all the B58s because it weighs the least and it's all-wheel drive.
Isn't that what Devin wants?
Yes.
I wish you'd get one.
That would be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I consider an M240i X-Drive over the Supra. I don't know. I think the main reason I went to the Supra was for looks and like handling, and the Supra looks great. So
yeah,
why would I not?
Reasons?
Really?
I don't know, man.
Something like that.
I have a GTR. I love it.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Have a GTR?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When are we wrapping it? Oh, no.
Hey, it went to my mic this time. Somebody else got performance anxiety.
Bro, you cannot say that does not look good.
It doesn't look good.
Yeah, the M2 looks great.
Love the wheels on that thing, but see, like with the M3, I think what I can see of the car right now looks great. And then I walk around to the front and I hate it. But everything else about absolutely everything about that car except the front looks good. And the M2 literally does nothing for me. Okay. It is not a pretty car.
Whatever. That's fine. You can have your opinion,
I know I can.
whether it's stupid or not. When are you wrapping your GTR?
I don't know, man. You better talk to my wife on that one.
Oh.
Or my buddy Josh Ottinger. When we going to work out a deal, brother?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hit us up. You have talked about wrapping it. You are going to wrap it at some point?
It's going to happen.
It's on the priority list?
It's, yeah.
Where on the priority list here?
Oh,
yeah, we do have a little...
Yeah.
Oh, it's not even up there.
We got to update that. We got to add the M3 to that.
We have a to-do list.
How long is HKS blow-off valve going to be on there?
It's a good prop for the podcast.
Well, okay, fine. We'll just leave it here forever.
Yeah, that's
we'll
what I was
never put
thinking.
it on your car
That's what I was thinking.
because you can't hear the blow-off valve in your car right now. But you can hear mine. You know why? Because I got 2 of these.
Oh, you're so cool, man.
I know, man. That's why people love my car.
Do you want to fight?
Yeah, go outside and practice falling down. I'll be out there in a minute.
Oh, you're so clever. I was in the military. Thank you for your service. by the
Oh,
way.
God.
Anyway,
Anyway.
I'd like to wrap the Supra as well at some point. I just don't know if it's going to be worth the effort.
I don't know.
Because that's a lot of body to wrap. And a lot of crevices and a lot of hardware holes and
We still talking about the Supra?
hardware
So
holes.
when you upload this onto YouTube, make sure you mark the not for children part on this one.
I always have.
There's 2 children in here right now.
I want to...
I don't know what she's talking
I
about.
don't either. I literally never listened to her. What color are you wrapping the GZR?
It's gonna be blue.
Or are you... Okay, cool. So
Yeah,
you
it's
are
definitely,
saying.
it's definitely gonna be a blue.
And then what do we change your brake calipers to?
I don't know.
And your emblems?
That's up to JDC.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
That's
a
up
lot
to JDC.
A lot of sponsorship calls today.
Well,
So JDC hit us up.
yeah.
We'll hit him up.
Sponsor the channel. He's at SEMA right now, so let's not bother him.
He is at SEMA. I'm so jealous.
I started to message him earlier today. I don't even remember what it was about. Oh, I was looking through my phone at pictures, and I came across a picture I have of the adhesion promoter.
Mm.
He's talking about how he likes the way it smells,
Yep.
and we're all sniffing it.
Yep.
But yeah. Anyway,
Fun day.
that was a blast, man.
That was a blast. Adhesion promoter aside. Man, their shop is beautiful.
Yeah.
They really got something going on there, and I think he underestimates how big his company is.
He's either that or he's one of the most humble people. Well, he is humble.
He's absolutely humble, but
there's
there's a difference between being humble and just like he doesn't know how big he is.
he's just not that phased by it. You know what I mean?
No.
Like he's way more worried about his daughters. Obviously, he should be.
Yeah, good priority there for sure.
Man,
But-
they were just all so cool though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
we went to dinner with them after, and that was just a blast.
Yep.
Good times. Good times.
Well, it's a good time.
Who's going to be our next guest? Is it going to be Victor?
I think so.
It's got to be Victor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
We definitely got to get him on a mic though, because Victor talks like this.
Yes, he's very quiet. He's not shy. I mean,
He's not shy, and he's well spoken.
Absolutely, but he's very quiet.
Yep.
And his shop is not loud, but it's loud for a camera.
His shop is,
Incredible.
dude. It's
Dang quiet for what he does in there. That's for sure.
yeah.
The pro grade stuff that he has,
Mm-hmm.
or commercial grade, I guess, whatever. His equipment is incredible, and
I definitely want to go back.
it puts our Harbor Freight gun to shame.
No, it doesn't.
We don't have a Harbor Freight gun. What do we have now?
I think it's hard for
No, we bought another one. We bought another one
with
with 2 different levels of electrifying.
it's
capability.
basically what he has.
Basically minus $8,900
I think it's more than that.
probably. All of those guns are like $9,000.
$9,000.
And he's got 3 of them.
Man, he's on a whole other level.
He is, absolutely.
And to be doing that from his house and whatnot, and I don't know. Great dude.
Absolutely.
Gosh, everybody we meet's so cool. What's wrong with us?
I don't know, man. We're just here to facilitate their lives. Yeah, we hope to do some more Black Label style videos of us kind of like going into places and
Yeah, we got a couple things in the works.
Yeah.
You know, Felix for sure, and BP hit us up today about doing the one.
Yep.
And that would have been awesome. Maybe we can still make that work because it is Wayne's car.
Yep.
Dude, just Wayne could make a channel on just the cars that he has.
100%.
Or always getting.
We want to do a collection video as well, where we kind of go through people's collections and talk about stuff.
Well, Tom is down for us to come and check his stuff out. He'll have some interesting stories.
Definitely.
I'd really, really like to get Daryl Cannon from Killboy onto a podcast. I think that would be amazing. My buddy Matthew Aragon, he runs the Tennessee Drivers Club, so he's going to be a great guy to have on.
What a sick last name, by the way.
Is that right?
Like, he's got to have some kind of medieval lineage.
He's just a cool guy.
Yeah.
And he's funny as hell. But a lot of cool stuff. He's got so many connections.
Yeah.
But no, we have so many interesting people around us that are in the car scene on one form or another, whether they're just an enthusiast or they, do businesses like Josh Ottinger does. And Josh hit me up about a rap. But Josh has got his hands in all kinds of stuff. He's got the drag strip. He's got a sick GTR. But we got so many people that we need to reach out to, even people that aren't interested necessarily in the cars, like your buddy Jason Knight.
Yep, absolutely.
And then maybe one of your co-stars one day.
Yeah, absolutely. There are a couple people.
Yeah, Jack.
There's another one who I won't name yet because we have nothing confirmed.
Barbara Streisand?
Yeah.
Oh.
You weren't supposed to say it.
Just beep it out. Just beep it out when I say Barbara Streisand.
Yeah. Just say it again, so I have to bleep
Barbara
it out
Streisand.
again.
It's not Barbara Streisand.
We have a possibility of an opportunity coming up with a movie that I filmed last year where we're going to restore a classic. And if that pans through, man.
Huge.
The content we're going to get is insane. I cannot wait.
Have we told John about that? John, we tell you about that?
Yeah, he was there whenever
we
you
you were here. I forget. I just get so lost in his eyes.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too. In his
veins.
forums.
No.
That's all we'll say about that at the moment because nothing's confirmed. I don't want to put a bunch of energy into it. But we're really.
But we already have.
Yeah, we absolutely have. We have planned out the whole thing.
Yeah, literally everything is ready. The car's outside.
Yep. We're just hoping to get reimbursed or something.
We sent out an IOU.
Yeah. But if that pans out, that will set us up to do the Mustang project sooner rather than later for sure.
And a kit car.
And a kit car, yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, we want to build a kit car of some sort.
I just sent you one. I can't remember the name of it. It was like a S1907. S197 is a Mustang generation.
Yeah, that's like what Joel had out there the other day, right?
Yeah.
The Super Snake.
Which sounds ridiculous.
Dude, the supercharger on that thing is ridiculous.
That kind of thing?
No. It sounded good.
Whatever, dude.
Get out of here. Strangling the cat over there.
It's like a DR97. I don't know what it is. DR97 is the wheel. DR57.
I don't know what the hell you're going on about right
Whatever.
now.
It almost looks like a Porsche, but it's just a kit car. But it's gorgeous.
Dude, the Goblin.
The Goblin would be cool too.
The Goblin would be really cool.
Exoskeleton build.
Yeah,
like a
the guy that won our giveaway.
Mad Max.
Hey, we got to do that again.
Yes, we do.
I think everything's cool now. Everything's kind of calmed down with the hurricanes and stuff. Why don't we do that?
We doing that right now?
Yeah.
Like another giveaway? We're picking the winner of the last one.
Well, we didn't. We kind of put that on hold. So I'll go back through and see what we have, and we'll put it out there again to do another one. And Jeremy's actually going to say something about this on his Instagram.
This guy's told me. That's it right there. That's the kit car.
This guy is so much better at
What's
this
it called?
Factory 5?
Oh, that's not what it is.
But that's awesome.
Yeah, that's super cool. I want to do a Factory 5 like a Shelby Cobra.
Make sure you're putting a picture up here.
Here's
the hand signal to do a picture.
GTM supercar kit.
Factory 5. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I want to do one of those, and I want to do one of those Shelby Cobras.
I don't want to do a Shelby Cobra.
That's not a Mustang.
I don't want to do it.
Why?
Because you want to. Only if we do it with a Japanese motor.
No.
Come on.
I would never. No, that's
S58.
That is messed up.
No.
I wouldn't do an S58 either.
This is the guy that wanted to do. I can't say the car, but
that's different though. It's you can't like disrespect Shelby like that.
It's not. It's not a Shelby.
It is a Shelby.
It's a replica.
It's a Shelby. It's not a Mustang.
It's a replica though. Can you fit the whole thing in your mouth?
No.
He's tried.
I'm not gonna cut it out, but I should. I'm just lazy. Yeah, Factory 5 Mark IV Roadster would be awesome.
No, those are cool.
Man, yeah, those are
With an
beautiful.
RB26 in it.
Shouldn't be red though,
Or a 3-rotor.
or gray and orange. That's not red.
It needs to be blue.
Yeah, definitely.
Or black.
Or white.
I could do
White
it.
with like blue stripes.
Get off the road, man. You've moved on.
So anyway, yeah, we want to do a Factory 5 kit or a kit car in general. I'd like to do like a C6 Corvette build and make it an exoskeleton kind of thing.
Any kind of exoskeleton would be cool. Miata with, anything.
Like a Lamborghini V12.
Yeah,
Did
because
you see that one at SEMA?
no, I haven't got there yet.
It's a twin turbo Lamborghini V12 inside a Miata.
Wow.
And I want to say under the hood, but it comes through the hood.
Oh, no,
So,
I did see that.
Yeah, that thing is
it's cut up.
wicked.
Yeah. Did you ever see the old it was a BRZ that had the Ferrari motor in it?
Mm-mm.
That's pretty sick.
A V6. Let's talk about that again.
Speaking of the F80.
By the way, the F80, not the BMW chassis code, but the Ferrari, LaFerrari successor. I did confirm.
Yep.
That thing sucks. Ferrari, do better.
Well, there comes our cease and desist.
Fine, so be
Yeah,
it. I don't
I'm
want
good
to
with
own a
it.
Ferrari anyway.
Yeah, I don't care. We'll just have to bleep out Ferrari every time we say it, unless we're talking about the porn star.
Porn star name. Get out of here, Matt. Gosh, you're making me edit all this.
Yeah, man.
Ferrari needs to do better. It looks fine. Doesn't look great. But
If it didn't have that black stripe across the front, that would look killer, actually.
yeah, like it's got like sunglasses on, like ugly sunglasses
it's a
on.
mustache.
Yeah.
It's the Austin.
Like a Magnum PI thing. He drove a Ferrari, right?
He did.
Okay. Phew, that was close. Almost got disowned there.
Wow.
But yeah,
I wouldn't have disowned you for that one.
you don't think?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's good.
The
I
Michael
appreciate it.
Knight comment, though. Did you see that? That's the guy's actual name.
I did see that, yeah.
Fuck.
Knight Rider, that's another thing. Rivian's doing a thing.
That's awesome.
I don't like that it's Rivian, but I think it's awesome
It's just
anyway.
cool.
Who cares?
It's just cool.
Rivian on their SUV is doing a is it a package or is it just a mode?
It was an update they did, and it's just like kind of like Tesla has.
The light show.
Yeah, stuff like that.
So it's a Knight Rider mode, and it like turns your headlight into the like back and forth.
Yeah,
It makes it Knight Rider.
yeah. The whole interior looks like the interior did, and you got Kit down there talking.
Yeah.
And I wonder if it's Mr. Feeney's voice.
I don't know.
I know you don't know.
I've never seen Knight Rider. I just know what it is.
I loved it.
Is it called Knight Rider?
Yeah, it was called Knight
Okay.
Rider. Loved it.
And that's Knight as in K-N-I.
Yep.
GH. Cool.
Yep.
I'm just making sure.
I can. Yeah.
Just want to make sure I'm doing my research here. You know. Anyways, frick. What were we talking about?
Knight Rider.
Knight Rider. Speaking of Knight Rider, they just released.
New members only jackets.
Nope. They
Oh.
just released 10 Batmobiles that they're selling for $3.8
that, yeah,
million
yeah.
with 530 horsepower.
That seems very little for the Tumbler.
And for $3.8 million.
That's stupid.
Also, it's kind of ugly.
It is an ugly thing.
And I like them, but I just feel like it's so large now. Like that back end is so large. Sorry. Reset.
Nope.
Reset.
Leave that in there. Leave that in
Um,
there.
Like the tires are like so big in the back end. I don't know. I always dreamed of like owning one of those one day, and now that they've released it, it's kind of ugly. I can't even lie.
Yeah, I don't care for it at all.
What did the Batman drive in the new one, the Robert Pattinson one?
I don't know.
Some kind of Challenger, right?
I don't know. I just.
It was probably a Dodge because it didn't start in the first try. Ayo.
I don't know. I don't remember a lot about that movie because I didn't care for it a lot.
You didn't like it?
Nope.
Wow.
It was just. Why's he got to be so angsty and sad and like, come on, guys?
feelings matter. Gosh, Dad. Sorry,
It was dumb.
he doesn't have a dad.
What?
Or a mother.
Oh, Batman.
Batman, yeah.
I'm about to say, mine are alive and well. Thank you very much, sir.
As far as
And they
I'm
watch
aware.
our podcast.
Do
They're
they?
part of the 7.
Really?
Not the 7, but the 7 people that watch.
That would be crazy.
My dad's Homelander. That'd be wicked.
Speaking of movies and cars, I want to come back.
Look how good he is at his job.
So what is that?
I told you.
Plymouth Barracuda.
That's exactly what I said.
That is exactly what you said. It is a Dodge, though, right? Plymouth is an extension of Dodge?
It was.
Yeah, so I was right, basically. I want a Plymouth Prowler. You know what that is?
What?
You literally didn't even listen to my riff.
I heard you say something stupid about the Plymouth
I
Prowler.
didn't even say anything about it.
You said you
So
wanted a Plymouth
anyways-
Prowler, and then you made a weird sound like when you. Never mind.
Okay. Anyways, stop. We can't be distracted right now. Anyways,
Dang.
I want to do we talked about the real steel builds. I want to take that seriously and do that at some point. I think it'd be super cool to do like a Zeus and an Adam build.
That would be
Zeus
cool.
and an Adam build.
And Adam?
Yes. But like two separate
Not a
cars.
Adam. An Adam.
And no.
Yeah.
Would be the word. Adam, like ATOM.
What?
It would be a Adam build.
An Adam build.
I don't think so.
Pretty sure.
Can you pull up Webster's dictionary?
Starts with a vowel. I believe you use an.
Is that the rule?
Man, I don't. Is it? Yeah, I knew that.
Why do you listen to him? You didn't even look it up.
But he don't have to. He's smart.
What's a 180-degree
Oh.
angle?
It's not an angle.
It's an obtuse.
You're obtuse.
Is it an obtuse?
It's a line.
If it's a straight line, is it an obtuse?
No, it's just a straight line.
Okay, but it's an obtuse and an acute and right.
I like
It has
that.
to fall under those
I
three.
like this. Him over here pulling stuff up. This is awesome.
Right, if it's more than 90, it's an obtuse. So theoretically,
There's no theoretical when it comes to math. There's theoreticals on here. Why are we talking
Look it
about
up.
math right now? This is
Look it up.
hurting my head. This has nothing to do with
all angles fall under the three angles, which is acute,
We're-
obtuse, or right.
way off the rails here.
I never set a timer, by the way.
Son of a biscuit.
Can you look at how much time we have?
It's not obtuse.
Okay.
It's called a straight angle.
Wow. Okay. So so quick math lesson.
Isn't that kind of an oxymoron?
Greater than 90, less than 180.
Isn't that kind of an oxymoron?
Ah,
Because that's an oxy? You're a moron?
that was so original.
That was funny.
I love that you set it up and you were waiting for someone to say something to you.
She
and you
laughed.
just
That's all
went
that
through the
matters. I
whole
got a laugh out of it.
thing. Oh, good job. Made Peanut laugh.
We
So
are so off the rails.
back
right now.
back to
Cars?
reality. Sorry, I was gonna.
He
keep
has
going
no
with
idea
that.
where we're going.
No, I do. So
I don't
I want
think
to talk about the successors to the Holy Trinity.
Oh, there isn't a successor for all the Holy Trinity right now.
There's 2 out of 3.
That's not a Trinity.
Yeah, but maybe there's another Trinity now
Not-
because Porsche
there's-
wasn't in the original one, was it?
Yeah, they was.
Who was not in
The-
the original? McLaren.
Yeah. No, McLaren. It was McLaren, Ferrari, and Porsche.
But it was a McLaren F1.
No. The P1, the LaFerrari.
No, I'm talking about the original Holy Trinity.
I'm pretty sure this is the only ones that I know of that's ever been called the Holy Trinity.
No, there's the original Holy Trinity and there's the Holy Trinity.
What's the original Holy Trinity?
The F1, McLaren F1. I don't think there was a Porsche in it,
I don't remember.
or
the
it was a
original
Mercedes at SKR.
McLaren SLR. No.
Was not an SLR. I think it was a McLaren Mercedes. That's not the. Ain't no way.
That's the new one because I can see it.
Yeah,
says
that's the new
LaFerrari.
one. Look up
It's
the
P1
look up
LaFerrari.
the classic Holy Trinity.
The Ferrari, as James May calls it.
I guess that's what that means, right?
Yeah, the Ferrari.
It's such an original name, Ferrari.
Ferrari's stupid, man.
It's better than F80.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's really not.
Yeah, because
The name is not
Now
better.
you're like, oh, I bought an F80, and it's like,
Fady.
you bought an M3. No, from a BMW.
Right.
The Porsche 959.
and the F40. Oh, beautiful car.
Ferrari 298 GTO, and
That's 288, man.
sorry, I have a headache.
That LASIK is great.
And then
Oh, it's your reverse eyelashes.
The McLaren
What's that
F1?
going on?
is that what it is?
It's the 80s was Ferrari F40, a Ferrari 288 GTO, and a Porsche 959.
Yeah, the 80s was before the McLaren came out.
I have no clue then.
90s was F1, McLaren F1, Ferrari F50, and Jaguar XJ220.
Oh, the XJ220.
Okay, that's
a wild
That's
car.
all wrong. That's all wrong.
What website is that? That's definitely not wrong, sir.
What is it?
Top Gear.
Oh, I don't care about Top Gear. Anyways,
And that's the end of our show tonight, guys.
there was the classic Holy Trinity, and I can't remember what was in it, but anyways, there's been 2 Holy Trinities. I don't know why that's not popping up. There should just be 2.
You're making it up.
Wow, dude.
That's what you get for talking shit about Top Gear.
I'm sorry, jeez.
Maybe it was an Enzo. That's your sign.
Yeah, right.
Oh, the Carrera GT is such a sick car.
Sounds good.
You know, when I look
Looks
at the
ugly.
Enzo now, no offense, Kitty, it's an ugly car.
Really?
I think it's ugly. I don't like it. Don't like it anymore. I used to. I just think it's ugly now.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a steaming hot take, my friend.
Is it?
Absolutely it is.
I think it's ugly. Blow up a picture, John.
Okay, maybe I have to see the Enzo again because I'm just thinking of the F40. What? Boxy.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty.
Yes.
Love it.
Nope.
And I'm not a Ferrari guy at all, but I'd like that.
Oh God, no. It's just, nope. Don't like it.
You can't call it ugly, though.
I just did.
Then the P1's ugly.
Do you want to be shot tonight?
That's what I'm going for, yeah.
Whatever it takes to get rid of this headache.
Literally. Anyways, the W1 is an awful successor. The W1 is a great successor. My bad.
What is wrong with you?
I'm trying to stay on track, and it's very difficult tonight.
I'm missing a cushion in my armrest.
The Ferrari F80
Oh, look at that thing.
is an awful successor to the F40 or the
It-
LaFerrari.
The F80 would be a successor to the F50. But yeah.
But they're claiming it's the successor to the LaFerrari.
No, I get it. But you said F40. But yeah, like as far as that line goes, it is. Because one, it doesn't have the V12. It's not got that Ferrari sound. A huge part of a car is the way it sounds, which is one of the reasons.
Especially
that,
with Ferrari.
Yeah. And you know, so many people don't like electric cars. Oh, it doesn't make a sound. And, you know, I get that because I love the way cars sound.
Right.
We talk about exhausts and stuff like that all the time.
100%.
And, you know, one of my absolute favorite sounding cars is a fully built big turbo 3-rotor RX-7 or something. That is sick.
Yeah.
But listening to, I don't know if you can play a clip on here for people to hear.
Not usually. But I can try.
But that's wicked. But you know, I watched that TikTok you sent me, and that they should be embarrassed.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, there's no sound at all. And the video that I sent him was literally just the car driving around a track.
yeah, you hear the air like coming on. You can hear a motor, but it
literally sounds electric.
like there's nothing appealing about the way that thing sounds.
I'd rather have an Ioniq 5 in.
I don't know about that.
I would not.
No.
rather have an Ioniq 5 in. Yeah, it's. I don't know. Like,
Magnum.
you don't have to do much to have a good successor to a car if it's gonna cost $4 million.
Yeah.
Like, really?
They took a big step back, and it's just, it doesn't look like a flagship Ferrari. It looks like something that would be, you know, alongside a California or something like
That's
that. I
what I
mean,
was
it's
gonna say.
cooler than the California, but
Of course, but
it looks cool. It doesn't blow me away. I think it looks better than the Enzo.
I mean,
If that car was black, you know, with the black mustache, so it was
Yeah.
kind of blended in.
I don't disagree with that.
But
They're similar.
McLaren has, you know, if these two cars are part of the Holy Trinity right now, you got the McLaren W1 and the F80, the McLaren all day long.
100%.
Not even
And
a question.
I have felt that about the other.
I do like that angle, the back end.
The back end's cool.
Yeah.
I have felt that McLaren has destroyed the Holy Trinity from the beginning.
Well, it looks wise because the P1, as much as I love it, it did get smoked by the other two.
Yeah. I don't know, man. You look at, I don't like the 918.
I know.
I've talked about this a couple times. I don't really care for the Carrera GT.
Sounds good.
Sounds, incredible.
There's other cars I'd rather have than all of those except for the P1.
Right. And the LaFerrari is gorgeous.
I do like the different color seats. That's neat.
Yeah, but it's like, is that our standard for a $4 million car now?
I don't know.
No, it's not.
That car, no, it's not. But that is cool.
Yeah, I don't care for it. And that's really unfortunate because it's such a massive car company. And how can you screw that up so bad? Like, just put a V12 in it, and I would have been fine.
You know, I think it was Richard Hammond that was talking about them one time, was saying that the passion in Ferrari's kind of gone. You know, they're not making these bedroom poster wall cars and stuff like that anymore. They're trying to make keychains and sell shirts and all this stuff. And you know, we saw a guy at Harper's wearing a Ferrari shirt, and brother was not driving a Ferrari. And you know, like, it just seemed a little. No, he had a jacket on. You know, it's kind of like Josh wearing his Pumas.
Josh has B&W shoes or Porsche shoes.
Yeah,
I have B&W shoes.
His PCA shoes, and but anyway, like, I don't know, Ferrari's just a little bit different.
I just think, I guess I figured out that the money is in the people who want to buy their merchandise.
People are buying the name.
Yeah.
McLaren, on the other hand, and Koenigsegg and Pagani, they still have a passion for making these cars that people dream about.
Yep.
And obviously there's going to be people that dream about that car.
Yep.
And the Porsches and all that stuff, but I don't know.
Lamborghini's good at that too.
Lamborghini is good at it.
As much as I wouldn't take a Lamborghini over almost any McLaren.
There's a couple
I respect their
Lamborghinis.
brand.
Absolutely. But they're still on kind of the same thing as Ferrari. They're kind of on that.
Sell the idea, not the cars.
Kind of, yeah. They still have a soul and everything because
Yeah.
they still sound cool. Ferrari's just, I don't know what they're doing over there.
Yeah.
But McLaren is all about the cool sounds. They got the turbo sounds, and the cars look cool. But you know, they're still almost like a boutique firm because they're so small. And you know, they're still privately owned, aren't they? Are they?
Yes. Yeah.
I
It's the
think they
McLaren
are.
Auto Group. So
And you know, Koenigsegg is obviously Koenigsegg.
anyways, our cameras are dying. My head is dying. I have not eaten today.
So
It is
it's
9:32.
You had cheese puffs.
I had a
Morley,
couple
whatever they are.
very, very stale.
That's your fault, man.
It is my fault.
They've been here for 2 months.
I never blamed it on anybody else.
We did try to give you some crunchy
I never
Cheetos.
blamed it on anyone else.
Would you rather have crunchy Cheetos or puffs?
Puffs.
Wimp.
Unless it's flaming hot.
I don't like Flamin' Hot. I'm a wuss when it comes to that stuff.
Wimp.
I am.
Wimp.
Wimp.
Sounds like a Key and Peele sketch.
That's what I was thinking.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wanna
Great minds.
Don't you wish a Terry would?
Gratch. I am.
Sklounced.
My name is DJ Tech Terratrack. Anyways, cameras are dying quick.
Yep.
And so am I. So, goodness gracious, guys. This was a rough one. I hope you enjoyed it.
Thanks for watching, Mom.
I think my mom's watching. Probably not this far into it.
Nope, she just texted me. I love your mom.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have suggestions like staying on topic or
We didn't have a topic really. Oh, sorry. Closing statements.
thank you guys. I will see you later.
Love you guys.
Like and subscribe.
That too.
Download on